I'm sure you're adjusting right now to the quarantine in your area. And I just want you to know, we don't even have to bring those vibes here. This is just me time. When I mean me time, I mean you time. Time for you to just get rid of that negative energy. We're just going to take some time. We're just going to draw. And try to follow along if you'd like. I'm perfectly okay with that. But you better credit me or I'm going to come and find you in your house. So what we're going to do today is, you know what? We're just going to get back to nature. We're just going to, bring ourselves back to that mothership, back to that the nest that we grew up in. Something really calming. 'Cause you know what I was thinking about today? One of the best things in nature, one of the purest things in nature, is a squirrel. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a little scene with a squirrel in it. Something in the forest. So first things first, we got to set our scene. We got to realize where our squirrel's going to be at. I figured, you know what, let's build a little ledge right here. Some little piece of a mound. Right now we're just making lines. It doesn't have to be anything serious. We're just making lines. Simple lines. You don't even have to push hard. Just something simple. You know what? I feel like we need a tree, because everyone loves trees. Trees make us air. Everybody likes air. Except that stupid person who smokes cigarettes every day. They don't care about air. We're just gonna put that tree over there. You know what? Every line we draw, don't need to stress about it, because you know what? Doesn't mean it's permanent. We're just putting lines out there. Just something to kind of work together our feelings about this scene. Yeah, I'm gonna put another little tree right here. I'm just gonna, again, I'm not committing to any of these lines. I'm just making lines. Just something simple. Here we go. It's a nice little branch. It's a nice little branch coming off of that branch. And again, we're just little forks in the road. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah. I like that branch. That's a prime branch for perching. If I was a little bird, I'd love to perch on that branch. That'd be real nice. Imagine a big sunrise over there. Oh, that would be the branch to perch on. Alright. It's got this little bit of mound here. I think I'm gonna make this go down a little bit further. You know why? Because I just wanna open up this space just a little bit more for my squirrel. Squirrels like a lot of space. They like a lot of space to go hide their nuts. They're nuts about nuts. You know what? I'm gonna clean that up just a little bit as well. Right there. I think that looks good. Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start working on my little squirrel. I think, let's go right here. He's gonna have a little head. Just gonna be looking around. And right now we're just gonna build the shape. We aren't worried about it too much right now. We're just building a shape. A little bit of a pointy head there. And we're gonna figure his eyes are gonna be facing this direction. Yeah, his cute little nose be right there. It's just placeholders. We're not committing to anything. You don't need to be stressing out about anything. And he's gonna have those just adorable eyes. Just adorable. So sweet they make your teeth hurt kind of eyes. Oh yeah, look at that. They're gonna be so big they're bulging out the side of his head. Look at that. Those are too sweet. How come ugly's cute? That's the weirdest thing to me. I never understood it. Alright, you know what else they have? Big flippin' ears. Let's put some big flippin' ears on this thing. Yeah. I don't even care if they're too big. Because you know why? I haven't seen a squirrel in real life in a long time. At least not long enough to be able to measure his ears. So I'll make this squirrel as much as whatever I want it to be. Because no squirrel's going to come over to me and critique. Now, maybe your neighbor Julie, who thinks she went to school and had an art major but never really got past the first class, she might come back and say something to you, but you know what? We don't care. This is our space. This is our space. And you know what? The bigger the ears, the cuter the squirrel. Let's make a really cute squirrel. Yeah. You know what? They got those little tufts of hair. Let's do that. Yeah. I like those little tufts of hair on the end. Yeah, it's really good. I have to say though, man, I'm adjusting really well to this quarantine. Ooh, gave myself a little extra. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. What do we want this little squirrel to be doing? Oh, he's got to have those big cheeks. Because you know what? Big cheeks are adorable. Adorable, as they say some places. Yeah. Give a little bit of a... Yeah. That's a good little squirrel. You're a good little squirrel. I think his eyes are a little bit more pointed. There we go. He's just going to be adorable, and we're going to name him Adorable. What a good, adorable little squirrel. Alright. Well, that's his head. Let's try to figure out what our little squirrel's doing. You know what squirrels do? Squirrels love nuts. They love going nuts over nuts. And let's see how many times I can say nuts in this one video. If you want to count, feel free. Let me know in the comments section how many times I said nuts. Alright, I'm just going to throw a little circle here. That's just going to mean it's a joint. Doesn't mean we're committing to anything. We're just throwing stuff out there. I'm just going to kind of build a little bit of structure here. Figuring out the way his body's rolling. Figure his back, his head's probably pointing up a little bit, neck curled. His back's probably curved right here. So actually we need to fix this just a little bit. Here we go. Alright, all we're doing is just figuring out the body of the squirrel. We're not having to do anything. We're not committing anything. You know what? I'm going to think my squirrel's a little fat. I'm going to give him a little bit of a gut here. You know what? He's had a good summer. Maybe some kind old ladies in the park have given him some extra sunflower seeds or popcorn, and he is just, living his best life. He doesn't care about Weight Watchers. He doesn't even know what that is. Even if he did, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't take it. You know what? And then we're going to give him some... Wow, that's a big gut. I mean, this guy really does need to get on Weight Watchers. He's getting kind of fat. Oof. We'll roll with it. Alright, we'll give him some big legs. This is going to be a knee right here. And he's going to have his little foot coming down. Almost looks like he's sitting on the crapper right now, but you know what? We're okay with this. Crappers are peaceful. We're going to be alright with that. But we're going to give that foot down around over here. And let's just bring that down over here like that. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, with that, you know what we might want to do? We might actually want to take his tail, because they have those big bushy tails. So I'm not really sure the anatomy of this part. Let's just take that and let's just wrap that around. It's like those artists you see always posting their pictures where they have the hands in the pockets of every single character because they don't like drawing hands. We don't like drawing squirrels' feet and all the area over here where we don't know what those bits look like. Not that we don't want to illustrate every bit, but we're going to hide it behind his tail. It's like putting the hands in the pockets. We're going to hand the pockets on this one. He's got a little nut. Let's make it. He's got a little nut right here in this hand area. There we go. We're just going to put that one there. This one here, bring that hand up. Oh yeah, where we go. He's gonna have a little acorn. That's what we're gonna give him. Just gonna give him a little acorn. Alright. I'm just gonna lighten these lines up just enough so that I can sketch his body a bit better. Alright. Here we go. Make him too buff looking. We don't want to roid it out squirrel. Yeah, there we go. It's very good. Yeah, he's just adorable right now. We're working on that. Looks a little serious. Let's make those eyes. You know what? The bigger the eyes, the cuter the squirrel. Let's just make those insanely large. Alright, there we go. Isn't he adorable? You know what? I think he needs mutton chops. What squirrel is not adorable with mutton chops? Actually, he's looking a little sinister. Let's pull that back just a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is it just me or is he looking like his eyes are dilated and he is high? Okay, let's just fix that a little bit. Let's just pull this back. just adding a little bit of details here and there. Okay, there we go. And actually, you know what? He's starting to look a little freaked out, which is okay. I think that is okay for him to look a little freaked out, because you know what? He is a squirrel. There is a lot of stuff that likes to eat squirrels. You got the dogs, you got the cats, you got big birds of prey. He is wigging out. Maybe he just ate a mushroom. We don't know. We're just gonna draw the squirrel, because squirrels are fun and they bring us to our peaceful place. All right, we're just gonna keep that drawing, and they have those little nice hair terminations on their arms. Oh, those are just adorable. All right, let's just clean this up just a little bit. Remember, we gotta have his hands all over this nut, and let's not make it weird. Don't make it weird. Okay, there's that one right there. There we go. Just this. Man, this cute, kind of weirdly human little hands, because I don't draw the little squirrel's hands enough. So we're just gonna make him slightly weird, because I don't want to put his hands in his pockets, because that would be even weirder on a squirrel. There we go. Yeah, and he's got this big tuft of fur on his chest. Like, you know, instead of going to the gym, he just goes to the groomer and gets that chest of hair a little bit bigger. And the big girl squirrel's just going crazy about it, because you know what? The bigger the tuft of fur, well, actually, in retrospective, you'd kind of wonder where they want the bigger tufts of fur, because that insinuates different things in different areas. So, but we're not going to go down that route, because that's just weird to think about that with squirrels. They have their own social structure. We'll just leave it at that. He is looking more and more weirded out every time I look at him. We're going to lighten that up a little bit. You can do this same process with pencil. I do it all the time. You just draw your lines nice and light. If you need to make them a little bit lighter, you just erase them a little bit. That's one of the joys of using a pencil. I'm not using a pencil right now, it's a little bit easier for me. So for those of you who are using pencils, sorry, sucker. It's going to be really big. You know what? I'm starting to think this squirrel knows something that we don't. I don't know quite what that would be. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it down. This is not a wild penis. So we don't know what that is just yet. We're going to figure that out. This is a journey. It's just a journey. We're just throwing lines at the canvas, and we're figuring out what it's going to be. Right now, it's just a thing. It's just a bunch of lines. But we don't need those tree lines right there. So let's just keep that there, and maybe that's what's making our squirrel feel a little weird right now. So, you know, he feels like something's going on, and he's not comfortable with it. You know, like going to a party, it's a third wheel, and they leave you, and you know something's happening, and you just don't feel comfortable about it. But you can't leave because the guy you came with has the keys, so you're just stuck there, twiddling your thumbs, making awkward conversation with the girl with braces, and you know, who seem to have had a crush on you since, you know, 4th grade, and you actually know her name, but we don't know yet what is going on here. We don't know. But we're gonna find out, because remember, this is a journey. It's a journey, yeah. Let's get this acorn. You know what? Every acorn has a hat. Let's give this acorn a hat. It's weird if it doesn't have it. Always a little rough on the top too. You ever notice that? Why acorns gotta be rough on the top? It's kind of weird. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. All right. And they got that little thing there. I don't know what you call that, the stem, but I think they have like a weird technical term for it. But if you know what that weird technical term is, feel free to share it in the comments section. I'm totally cool with that. I do not need to know everything out there in the world. You know what? I think he needs to have more hair coming off right about there. That's a nice little thing. You know what? So here's a little bit of art for you. Whenever you're drawing something, sometimes the negative of it works really, really well. Let's make sure his cheeks are nice and big right there. Just draw a shape, and it's almost like carving. You're just carving pieces of it away, you know, just to get that shape that you really need. just to get that shape you really need. You know what, something else? I almost forgot about this. You know what really helps a squirrel look like a squirrel? You know what it is? Whiskers. Yeah, long whiskers. Like that. Yeah. Man, he is wigging out. I am not gonna lie. He is straight up freaking out, man. Yeah, knobby knees on the squirrels I never draw. Man, the more I draw of him, also the fatter he looks. But you know what? That's okay. He had a good summer. And he does not care about Weight Watchers. Very good, very good. And now, we don't need the rest of this stuff because we're covering it up. And he was going straight Wolverine on that foot there anyways. I didn't feel comfortable with it. I don't want to start crossing into Marvel stuff and getting hit with copyright claims or trademarks because that gets weird because I don't have a lawyer who can handle that, nor can I afford a lawyer that can handle that stuff. So I best just stay out of trouble. Here we go. All right, let's just bringing that in. He's got some big old thunder thighs, but he's a healthy squirrel. I just like the fact that he's healthy. All right. And obviously tripping on mushrooms. All right. That is a tripped out squirrel. Let's just say that much. All right. Okay. Let's start bringing in some more elements into our scene. You know what? Let's get some more dirt here coming around. More dirt here. Oh yeah, we got something going on over here. Yeah, it's got some big old blades of grass. There we go. I like that. That's some good grass. A little bit right here. That's the nice thing about sketching. Sketching, you don't have to commit to anything. It is not hard coded in. You know, you can relax. You can just do a little bit here and there. And sometimes you get those little happy accidents by drawing those little lines. You know, they just help you discover new little things that you never would have thought of. It helps you create these wonderful little pieces of work. Just gonna clean up that line just a little bit. It looks like the earth is cutting right through his skull, and that's kind of weird and creepy at the same time. But that's not what we're going for. Get little Jameson now. Oh yeah. Oh, that brings you back to life, doesn't it? This whole little tree right here has got some leaves. Let's do some leaves. I like to do leaves in little bunches like that. Yeah, a little bit right there. Just draw it. This is a good little way to just, because it's always clumped, you know. If you just need something to represent the leaves, you just do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Again, we don't need to be super detailed at this point. We are just illustrating something. We're just getting ideas on the paper. That's what we care about right now, getting ideas on the paper. Let's get some more detail on our tree here. Let's go. A little bit like this. Bring it up. You know what? I'm starting to think I don't want this tree like this right now. This one over here, I don't like it. I'm going to just take this. I'm going to take it all the way up. So this tree has more room to shine. There we go. Now I like that. I like that a lot more. Yeah. I like a tree that's got room to grow. Let's make this tree a little bit thicker too. There we go. It's really good. That's pretty. Alright, this one's got that big old owl hole or the hooter hole. That doesn't sound right. I won't repeat it. Pretty tree. What a very pretty tree. Alright, very good. Yeah. Geez, I wonder what this is going to be. I mean, is it going to be like an eyeball, or is it going to be like a sleeve of something? Is it coming out the high five, the back end of the head of the squirrel? What is that? I don't know what that is yet. It's interesting though. We're going to find out. It's crazy to think of all the things we can discover just by going out in nature, you know, finding things, seeing new things. Nature's a wonderful place, and I highly encourage you taking your children out there, or children are watching this, taking their parents out there, not against their will, but so they can eagerly enjoy spending time with their kids, away from the TV and away from binge watching all their favorite Netflix shows, because right now we got Tiger King or King Tiger, whatever it is, and that stuff is just straight trippy. I don't know what the heck, it looks like staring at Lisa Frank, Trapper Keeper from back when I was in school. I'm not ready to go back to that, not again. No, I don't think anyone else is. Whenever you're drawing a picture or sketching something, it's about finding out what's going on. What's the story? What are you being told, You gotta figure out what the story is. There's always something going on. You just gotta know what it is. Oh, man, he has got a slim waist, doesn't he? Oh, goodness. That's a weird squirrel with a slim waist like that. I guess that means his butt's gonna get bigger. Yes, that's pretty good there. Well, I never really finished the details on that tummy. Let's get that tummy detailed out. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a fat squirrel. But he's our fat squirrel. And we love him. Well, let's see. What is this guy yet? We don't even know what this guy is yet. He is peculiar. We'll say that. He is peculiar. Or maybe what he is. We don't even know if it is he. It might be a she, or maybe he doesn't self-identify as either one. We don't know. We shouldn't probably judge that at this point. We should ask him, it, her, whichever. Yeah. I will say, though, at this point, it does not look good for our friend the squirrel. I think I know why he's got that trippy look on his face. We built such a relationship with him, but, at the same time, that looks like a death worm. I mean, I'm just gonna flat out say it. It looks like a death worm, which could be pretty bad. I mean, this could be pretty gross in the end. I think this is gonna be his eyes right here. Boy, I'm not feeling good for the squirrel. I'm just going to add in some details here real quick. We want our boy looking good before he's gone. Add some more blades of grass over here. Maybe some more bigger blades right here, because this is a little bit closer. So I'm just going to draw in some blades real quick. Yeah, we're not worried about details too much yet. Just trying to craft a scene real quick. Right. Here we got some beautiful mountains in the background over here. Oh, everyone loves mountains. Mountains are great. I love mountains. Beautiful vistas. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I'd almost say that was a picnic basket. Well, that is peculiar, isn't it? Yeah, now that I'm looking at his eyes look a little interesting to me. Like, I don't know, does it look like he's crying? Why would a death worm be crying? That's interesting. I don't know why a death worm would be crying. That is peculiar. That is very odd. I definitely think there's something going on with this. I think the worm is crying. I'm getting a different vibe now. Wow, this just got awkward. I'm not going to put too much detail on this one right here, because actually I'm going to plan on covering that up a bit more. Alright, so next thing we're going to do, we're just going to get some more depth into our characters real quick. Okay. bit darker, because this right here is in the foreground, so we want it to be darker. Let's go ahead and let's add some texture now to our little bit of a ground here. Let's just start adding in highlights and dark lights and shadows, and we're gonna texture all of this real quick. Yeah. The worm is probably casting a shadow this way because the light's coming from this direction. Right. So this is still gonna be darker. There we go. Boy, he got a big schnoz. All right. Yeah, first, actually, let's get this right here. We're gonna get this some coloring on our squirrel. He's not worried at all, I can tell. Actually, he looks terrified, but you know. Yeah, he looks terrified. That's a pretty tree right there. Okay. You know what? If I wasn't mistaken, I would think the squirrel might actually know this worm. But I may be mistaken. And he'll be casting a shadow this way. Here we go. Yeah. I really hope they work it out. They look like they would be great together. See, I'm just gonna do some quick adjustments here. Do some leveling. Yeah, just bring those colors back in a little bit more. Those shades. That looks nice. All right. Last thing we gotta do. Just throw ourselves a little signature down here. All right. Okay. Well, that was quite an adventure. And you know what? I really hope the squirrel and the deathworm work this out. But I really appreciate the fact that you came and joined me on this this journey and this trip of discovery and adventure and getting back with nature and just enjoying what nature has to offer. Deathworms, squirrels, strange romances, senpai, all those things. I hope you learned a lot from this. I hope you take a lot of this to build yourself as a character, and leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this. If you know someone who thinks you think that could really benefit from taking it back and building into themselves and taking this time to relax, and you feel like this video will help them relax, feel free to share it with them. We just want to make everyone happy during this time when people are forced away from each other. We want to bring people back together. Till next time, keep sketching. Ooh, Jameson.